Where is the clitoris?
Hey guys, it's Radio Dave here, and I'm joined in the Zoom call. Super excited about this one today. I'm here with DJ Prest, who's been making some waves in the industry lately.
Tsunamis, honestly, yeah. But yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Definitely.
How are you doing today, man? I'm super stoked to have you.
I woke up at 5 a.m. and I made like a bunch of stuff. So I'm actually kind of tired, but I think it's been a productive day so far. I lost my dog for a second, but I got him. So far so good.
Okay, well, as long as it ended up well, that's the main thing. So you're on the East Coast, right?
Yeah, right now I'm in Maryland, so basically right outside of DC. I just moved from LA, and ironically, I've made so much more progress, like in a music career, being out of LA than being in it. So
that seems weird. Is it because LA is a flooded market? Maybe.
No, I mean. Yes, absolutely. A lot of people in LA just like cosplay. Like they basically move to the hills, dress like a douchebag, act like a douchebag, go to like parties, I guess make music, like dye their hair, but like they're all the same person. And
right.
what LA's cost of living is just preposterous. And all I wanted was just like time and money. Like right now, like I took a sabbatical from the company I founded. So I've literally been doing like 9 to 5, more than 9 to 5, like music and memes all day. That is much easier to do here than it was in LA, like where it's just like existing simply costs you like $400 a day.
Yeah.
It's an absurdity.
Yeah.
But
sure.
Yeah, it's been nice, and I'm sure I'll be back there. And maybe when I kind of skipped the steps. I like lived in the hills before I even I gotta go the other way around. I want to every time I make a bad song, I'd be like, we're getting out of the hills with this one. Like, we're moving to the hood for sure.
Holy shit! So did you move? Were you from LA, or did you go out there with a purpose to try and make something?
No, I moved there for work originally. Funny enough, never even ended up in the office. But yeah, I was there for about 3 years. I was in Manhattan Beach and then West Hollywood. Yeah, it's not like I didn't. I mean, I liked LA. I just like served my time. I was really ready to go.
I gotcha. Time to move on to the next thing, which was memes and music.
Yes.
that seems to be working out for you, man. I think you cracked the code.
It's funny, like I'll spend like a 9-hour work day on like a Danny DeVito house edit, and I'll be like sometimes like I'm happy that I'm like seeing success already, because like it would have gotten like kind of dark if it was just like 6 months in. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Because I'm like I'll remind myself, like, I'm working, like this is work. I'm not getting paid that well for it yet, but
I think it's coming. It's got to be coming.
Yeah, eventually.
I mean, you've been making some serious waves. The one that caught my eye was Golden God. When you dropped that one, the video, there were so many different layers to it. The song itself was like, this is fucking awesome. It's funny, but it's a banger. Like something I played it in my mix show. I played it live. It was like the crowd's not going to get it, but they get the beat, and I know what's going on. And then you had the video in the back of Glenn just with the shirt off going nuts. And then I'm looking again, I was like, his legs are moving independently of his body underneath the booth. Like, there's so many fucking things going on, and the whole thing blew my mind. I had to watch it like 7 times to see exactly what I missed. Like the whole thing was like, this guy knows what he's at. Like, and then the Sunny Clips, the giant fucking meme page, tagged it out.
Yeah, that was very fortunate to be able to shout out Sunny Clips. He's a very dope guy, and we've had some great I think it's funny, the leg thing and all the like Easter, those were just done in the like. I realized I had because I did a bunch of takes. Can we just spice this up a bit? Yeah. And I did that once. I did not think that would become like a running bit. And then like I forgot what else is there, but I'll just put like I'll just find some random item like I'm at my like parent. There's a hemorrhoid cream bottle in the bathroom, and I was like, let's just put that out there. An Ocean Gate mug. And I'll just put as many things to and then I didn't realize like the fake DJing again. I never like. Or not that it's fake. There's advanced mixing techniques.
Yeah.
It's obviously hard to understand. Like I don't need
it's like all knobs that are working.
I don't need a plug to DJ. Like I'm retro. Again, was just something I was like, well, this would be really boring. Like, that's why it blows my mind how funny that shit is. It's like anyone who actually makes music or DJs would understand. Like, what am I supposed to do? They're like, I'd love to. Like next time I want to see you do it live. Like what? I produced an entire fucking song. Like, you want me to just like produce it live? Like, what do you want? And like, so like, obviously, if you know DJing whatsoever, it's clear I'm fucking around. And then this is where I can see the beauty of the DJ Press project is like, I imagine like PR headlines, like DJ claims to end homophobia with his song. And there'd be people in the comments like, just with it, who'd be like, thank you again, DJ Press, fighting against the other people, which just gets that engagement juice. And, but it's kind of scary, dude, how like absolutely oblivious some people are. And then you're
getting both sides of it.
With just
like half of it is in on the joke and the other half are just like,
and then they defend me. It's hilarious. Like I never like, it's like, I used to do like social media stuff for brands. And they're always trying to build like a community. And like that was not something I expected to have like somewhat early. Just like people like, without me even telling them, they just kind of get the joke. They like elaborate, riff on it. Just be like one guy is like the maestro behind the wheels of steel does it again. And then it's like talking shit to this other guy. Like, you wouldn't understand, man. But yeah, dude, like that was probably my first like, actually, no, I Have a Dream Gay one with David Guetta was my first like viral video with that. I try to put in as many things as I can. It's kind of a lot of pressure too, because now I'm like, my legs aren't doing something crazy. I'm like,
you set the bar.
Remind myself. I gotta like start to like put like, I feel like I'll let people down. It's like, dang, his legs are just like normal there.
He's just standing there. If you're not doing an Irish jig like Michael Flatley, they're going to be upset.
You'll like, I did some videos with this girl, and there's going to be much sexier legs in future videos. So that's
very nice.
That should also do wonders for the algorithm.
Yeah, exactly. You'll get half the crowd just fucking furious. I'm pretty sure those aren't his calves. So what got you into electronic music in the first place?
Yeah, I mean, I could answer that question. In terms of DJing, I started technically in college. You know, electronic music, I think that my first memories are, my brother had these CDs that like I used to ride in like my brother's like Honda Civic, and they only had burnt CDs. And one of his friends had like really good so just I'm trying to remember like the Global DJs or something, or like the Bass Hunter, something like that. And then like the big one for me was like Alive 2007. I would listen to that all the time. And then when I was in like ninth grade, I got like this nice pair of headphones for Christmas, and I remember just like Googling, like, because I had this night, I was like, dubstep. What like dubstep songs to listen to on nice headphones, just thinking. And then so like I've been listening to electronic for a while, and then in high school I would also like make a playlist for every single party. I didn't really know what DJing was.
That's essentially it.
Yeah, but it is, and that's what. So my junior year of college, my roommate, I guess he wasn't actually, he had the same exact thing. He was just like in charge of music for this party, and this was at Texas where like the fraternities are huge. So like I was just told like you're going to be in charge of music. So I bought I made a playlist and bought my laptop, and like I'd see this giant stage like CO2's lasers. And the guy's like showing me the CDJs, and he's like, you know how to do this. I'm like, yeah. Do you have like an aux cord? And it's funny. I downloaded virtual DJ or DJ or something that day.
Yep.
I had no fucking clue what I was doing, and guess what? It like didn't matter because I just I knew the crowd. And yeah, my transitions were rough, but like they don't care about like a harmonic mix more than they care about like hearing a good song.
Exactly.
And then like somebody in the crowd was like, "You're DJs?" And I was like, "Yes, we are."
Yeah.
So that actually in college, it was called Oxymorons, and me and my former roommate did that for a while. We ended up splitting up just due to like kind of creative differences. So I've been waiting for a long time for my next project. I just never really knew what it was, and I've kind of had this in the side of my head for a while, and I was like, once I started, I was like, all right, this is probably it.
Yeah,
I was gonna do like a but that's what I was saying. I was like, what would a serious project even look like for me? It would just be like the same thing, just like a little less funny. Like I'd still be like ironic and funny. I just like would just, I guess, be like lamer. I don't know.
I mean, it's funny because the tracks are good enough that like you could have went serious, but it's such a crowded fucking market.
No one would give a shit. No one would
Yeah.
give a shit. Like I Have a Dream Gay would have done nothing if it was just like just no like funny vocal, like, and I understand that no one gives a shit, and like, that's something I didn't follow like anyone on my new DJ account. I was on so this is my third DJ persona, so I'm like I just can't.
Yeah,
I can't do it to everyone again. Like I'm a fucking DJ again. Like, and so like I want to give I don't want to beg people, and it doesn't work. If you're begging people like, please pre-save my song, please do this, like it just doesn't, like no one cares. And like honestly, if you're like, you can make like really good music, like unless you're at like a absurd level, like I'm like, cool, really cool track. Like it just, you know, there's so much entertainment out there now. It like just doesn't do it, and that's why I'm excited for the live show, because I haven't even really scratched the surface. I'm happy the songs and videos do great, but like everything I do is for like the eventual live show. Like,
have you done any live shows yet with it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've definitely done live shows. I have not done an official DJ Press like debut show. I've gotten some offers. It's funny because like I honestly like don't want to DJ that much. Like right now, I just don't like, shitty shows aren't fun to play. They certainly don't pay well. Yeah. And then like think about like Golden God. Like if I don't have like good visuals in the back, like a lot of that stuff just you'll just be like, what is he saying? Like it's a sunny monologue. All right, you missed it.
It's not going to play.
Like, but the live show, I kind of want to merge like kind of like stand-up comedy with like a DJ set, like in a way, like I get the closest like simile might be like a Lil Dicky, but like obviously way different, but in my own style with like beats that actually like slap and like crazy production and lasers and just like ridiculousness.
I mean, I've been DJing since 2010, and I can't think of anybody that has even thought to do that yet.
I know. Honestly, we should shut up about it before someone. I've seen like, people like, I thought about that too. It's like no one is doing it. There's obviously like funny. I mean, I've thought about that too, and who knows where I'll go. But like Dylan Francis is super like funny, but like he still makes for them. He's made some silly songs, but he's so like Fisher is funny, but like I don't think anyone's like really like fully just like, and like it's hard. Like sometimes I am like, damn, should I like. And like I do, like I want to be. Damn, I'm exposing my insecurity. I want to still be like critically acclaimed and liked. I need to be liked. I have to be liked. I must be liked.
Well, you're a 5-star man.
But like it's a like I what I don't want to do is become like gimmicky and like, you know, if some like Tulum Beach Club wanted me, like I still want to get like gigs like that or something. Yeah. But like I think I can, you know, look at like Bo Burnham. You know, he started out with like super silly songs, and now he's still funny, but now he's considered like an artist and like a genius, and like it gets darker. I can definitely get darker. So like I have no idea what the future, but I'm gonna try to always keep something funny. Or like I made actually the other day, I made like a somewhat like the most commercially, no clitoris, no Martin Luther King samples. It's like a decent song, and I was like, well, shit, how am I gonna promote this? Like I need to think of like it's so helpful that like the music itself like is the content, you know, like it makes it so like when I share my song, like my video, it's literally sharing like exactly what my song is. It's not like a trick to get you to stream my song, you know, like it's exactly. Just like that is what it is. Sorry,
I mean that should make it a little easier anyway. So
I don't know if I even answered the question. I don't even remember what the question was. I sound like a politician.
It's just a conversation, man. Don't even worry about it. But like you did mention it. So Mystery of the Universe. I do want to talk about that.
Mystery of Mankind.
Mystery of Mankind. Sorry.
Actually, it's not all right, man. I'll see you later.
I'm gonna get your I'm gonna get your followers after enough with that one for sure. They're gonna crucify me. Mystery of Mankind. I first listened to the song and I'm like, oh, okay, now he's doing something serious. But it sounded so good. I was so into it. I was like, I'm gonna play this as this Halloween show comes up, and then fucking, where's the clitoris? I'm like, oh my god, he did it. I can't believe he fucking did it.
Wait, did you play the song without knowing that was in there?
No.
Okay. I was about to say, like, that surprised you. You're just like, oh, this beat slaps, and you just like,
that would have been fucking amazing. That would have been way better.
I hope that happens to people. Oh.
I played it at Halloween, and the crowd was like, they were feeling it. Like they had the same reaction I did, and they're like, did I just hear what I think I heard?
Did you say erection or reaction?
I think it was both. Definitely both. I know I was anyway. Rock hard up in that booth when that dropped. And like the crowd, they responded to it, but in a very weird way.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a memorable, like that's what I like. You know, I would always try to do that even in my previous projects, like have like moments in a set, like maybe like really hard, like crazy dubstep or bass music or something like where I know people might not react great to, but they would remember it. Like it's in my bio. It's like it's an unforgettable show, no matter how hard you try. You know,
you need a fucking hypnotist to forget it. Yeah. So, what was the inspiration behind that one? Because fucking like the production in it is really fucking good. Like, what came first? I
mean, first of all, I think it's pretty. So what came first? I mean, like, I've actually loosely been into melodic techno for a while. Like, I remember like saying 2.5, 3 years ago. I mean, like I was like, I want to make stuff like Rufus the Soul, but like a little harder, you know, just like a little like, and what do you know, a lot of techno becomes, you know, I wish I knew how to produce back then. But I think it was, I went to Coachella and I saw, I have nothing against Tale of Us. You know, I think they've been around forever, and they're like, I just think that the sound is like, you know, like they weren't Serum presets, but they could have been on the like main like like I can literally sing you like I had the idea. I think I have a recording of the first. It's like where is the clitoris? And then people fucking filming. So I went to Tale of Us at Coachella, and this is where I really got the idea for DJ Press, because I was just looking at I just felt like so many of these shows I went to, and again, nothing against Tale of Us, maybe this is just me in my head, I took a lot of shrooms. Like, I was just like, I feel like this show was like sick for you. Like, you got like great videos out of it. Like, I'm kind of like an NPC in the crowd that like I'll see tomorrow. Like Coachella, that was like a movie, and like that wasn't a show for me. Like, it was a show to like indulge you. And like what really got me is just every single time just like a 10-second like it totally loses the groove, and you're like, and then what do you know? So like, and they're always like some vague spiritual like consciousness detected. Like, no one dances, and I had an idea for a while, like, all right, this will be, and I was thinking this will be the easiest fucking parody ever, because first of all, like, the sound like is so instant. Like, there's someone in the comments like, this is such a ripoff of Anya or whatever. I'm like, so close, you're so close. But like, I just with the AI voice thing, I knew like I can just write whatever I want. So I think this girl, a sexual experience definitely gave me the idea for that, of like trying to find out if it was like real, and like I definitely think it's like feminist too. But yeah, that's kind of I think I hit it like right in the peak of this mania that is like Afterlife, of just like these like Instagram video like visuals that just like, they just seem so self-indulgent to me. It's just like you stand there and there's like brum, brum, blah, 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 and that's what I have in the second part, like the build up that just lasts like fucking like 2 minutes.
And she just starts fucking getting annoyed with it. Yeah.
And so you're just like, let's play the fucking drop. And someone commented on Reddit. They're just like, because I think it says in the song, it's like, just play the fucking drop. He's like, that's a real quote from my first Afterlife like show experience. Just play the fucking drop already.
I think everybody's felt that at least once.
Outrageous.
So good.
But yeah, that was kind of the basis for it.
I love it. You want a FL, Ableton? What are you using?
I'm an Ableton guy. I have a friend that uses FL, and we literally can't work together. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's brutal.
But definitely Ableton. I've used Logic and GarageBand, like I said, but having used both, I mean, Ableton is, I don't know how you cannot use Ableton at this point, but what do I know?
Yeah.
Whatever works.
So what's the feedback you've been getting? I mean, obviously, you know, you pretty much created a rift right down the middle immediately. Your haters and your followers, and there's nothing in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, I've been amazed at like the positive feedback. I mean, it's funny though how the brain works. Like, first, like, part of me goes like, you know, people, I love my fans. I hope they spend a lot of money on me. But like, you know, when someone's like, you are a fucking genius, this is the greatest thing I've ever heard, I'm like, really? Okay. Like, I don't even think it's that, but sure. But I can see like 1,000 of those, and I'd like pretty much have no reaction. Then I see the one just like lame, and I'm like, you motherfucker. So I need to learn how to bask in that admiration better. Because currently I just focus on like the one dude who says the negative thing. Feedback from like you know, I showed my dad I Have a Dream Gay. He looked pretty disappointed. And then I was like, but it's like been like, because he does believe in me, which is amazing. Like but like I think he had like known him. He's like, well, let me hear one of these, and I show him that. And like I could see the disappointment in his eyes, like either it's me as a son, and then like and I was like, it's been pretty successful. It's got like 100-something thousand streams, and then his disappointment kind of shifted. Like, I guess this is what like society likes now. Like I used to listen to the Stones, but I guess good for you. And I'm like, but if you got it, like honestly, I don't want my 74-year-old stepdad to like be able to get my project. That would make it not very.
It would have made it weird.
Punk. Yeah.
You've definitely carved out your niche, and I think it's going to pan out for you. I mean, it's already panning out for you. Yeah, I see you exploding all over. It's fucking amazing, man. So what's in the future for DJ Prest? What's coming up?
I did just get signed to a management deal, so that's not really I don't think I'm ever going to sign with big labels, so like that's the closest I'll get to like feeling like I got signed, which is cool. Yeah. Next, I mean, I gotta, dude, it's just a grind. I mean, it's crazy. I basically quit my job, my company. So I've literally had all the time in the world, and I still feel like pressed for time. Like it is crazy how, like, cause you gotta do everything, man. You gotta I gotta do these video edits. I gotta do this, producing music and sometimes I'm like, shit, I gotta make something. And it's kind of hard when it's like, you can spend a whole day producing just like fucking around with sounds. That's how you can like get to a really cool thing. And it's just like, I don't know how people do it with another job as well. Like, and that was kind of my logic. I'm like, if I half-ass this, like I'm not going to be able to actually, like, it's the most competitive industry ever. Like I'm not going to be able to go further than that. Next for me, I'm working on my next song, which I'll pair with, I want to do like a collab with like a more established artist. Yeah, I should be their fucking dream. I'll be like, look, I'll get your song like TikTok viral. So if anybody watching this who has like somewhat of a name brand in EDM wants me to make you a song and do all your marketing, I would love the validation. I think I might have a show in December in DC, TBD. I mean, what I want, like my thing I want is like the proper live show to go with everything. And it's crazy. I already have like 3 or 4, that's the great thing about making your own music. Like I don't have to select tracks now. I've got like 4 songs that like, they couldn't be more my taste. I literally made them. Yeah. I literally made the visuals and I have to play them, right? They're my songs. So like, it'll get easier with time. So like what I can't wait for is like that first like proper DJ press set with like all the visuals, all the production, all the gimmicks I'm going to do during the set. Like, and I'm going to do like a full like ad for Lockheed Martin in the middle of the set. like guys, this is a special fucking moment, almost as special as Lockheed Martin Aviation. Guys, that is a special deal right there. DJ, and then maybe go to another one. I think for one song, I want to sell a verse, like to like, maybe give it to like some rapper, and then like people will be like, is this like an ad? Because it'll be like, shit lit like the Cash App, like 90% cash back. And I'm just like, can you just like sell his chorus on this? Like,
that'd be amazing.
So those are the types of stuff I want to do, and then like all that culminate in a show, which is exciting because I don't even know what it will really look like yet.
Yeah.
And that's been this sounds so douchey, but it's in character. I mean, I've like was yet to really experience like the fun of like making art. God, she's face. But like literally, like when I made music before, I just kind of get down and be like, well, that sucks, I'm not gonna play that. Or I'd be like, that's something. Whereas like it's kind of like a sense of discovery now, where I'm like I don't know what the show will look like, to be honest. Like, and I'm excited to see what happens in my brain. And like that's like kind of what I try to do on Ableton, and just like indulge these just like absolute crazy thoughts I have and try to put them into some sort of house beat.
I love it. That's awesome. That's what it's all about, man. Whatever crazy fucking idea comes to your heart and your mind and you're able to get it out, that's good.
Yes.
One of the cool things, I guess, about it, I don't even know if this is something that you're going to look at, but because this is, I don't know, comedy genre, whatever the fuck it is, you're not really nailed down to any set genre. You could make whatever the fuck you want.
That's a great point. And I think I want to try to do that sooner rather than later, because I do not want to be, I love crazy bass music. It's honestly just harder to make, because like you gotta like the sound design is so important, and like house is pretty easy to make. But like I definitely like I have a D&B song, and I think it could be like, like in the way that I did Mystery Mankind for melodic techno, I could do one for dubstep or do one for like UK D&B. Like I definitely want to be all over, but I do not want to be limited to like, you gotta play like 120 to 128 like only. And like and people become such pussies now, like especially in LA, like it's like if you weren't playing like really deep like disco, like if I played like even like kind of bassy tech house in some places, I'd be like, whoa, it's a little much. I'm like, come on, man. Like you used to listen to like trap, like, and like so like I definitely, especially with like when you have crazy production, like I want to flex the speakers as much as I could go. I also think for DJ Pressed, first of all, I think the dubstep community is like in bass community, it was just like a little more ridiculous to start with. Like they would kind of like, there's plenty of like memes in those songs anyway. I mean, like look at like Subtronics, for example, but like, I also think like the idea of me going like way too hard at like a certain set would be great, like at my like shitty like bar mitzvah set, I'm just like playing the hardest drop you've ever heard, or something like that's definitely in the works. So yeah, I think I will not be limited by gender or genre or gender.
May as well. What can we look forward to? You got any songs on with a date yet?
Yeah, no, I should. If anyone's listening, go follow my Spotify. I think I'm going to do that instead of pre-saving, because who fucking pre-saves shit? I don't know.
Nobody.
Follow the Spotify so you're in the know. I think the goal is by end of November to have a new song. I'm between this dubstep song with the Halo announcer guy, this D&B song, and then this like kind of like corporate banger. I just need to fucking finish them.
Awesome. That's the key.
I love starting songs. I do not like finishing them.
I don't think there's anybody that does, man.
No, not at all.
Why finish a song when you can start a new one?
That's exactly. It's so much more fun. And if I lose that like flow state, and I wish I. One thing I want to do is I wish I had a ghost producer. I wish someone was capable of doing that, but they're not yet. Yeah. But like, I would love to get ghost producer accusations and then like try to disprove them by doing like a tutorial and like having like no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's a hopeful in the works thing. But like, I wish there was, because like you can get mixing and mastering guys, and like I wish there was a service which I guess is just ghost production, but just like you get the fucking idea, make the hat sound like I've never been into, other than like when I like microdose shrooms, maybe like the complexities of like a little hi-hat or something. Like I'm sorry, I just don't give a shit that much. Like it's like there's so many technical things to do, and it's like you get the idea, the drop like should bang. It just needs like a couple more crashes and stuff. I would rather like do so many other things and write and like film stuff. It's kind of like a director. Like if it would be like if a director was like, no, I must do the CGI myself. It's like, well, but sadly, I wish I could do that, but no offense to my former ghost producers or anything, but it honestly, the laziest and easiest way to do it was literally just doing it myself. I have done like collabs and stuff, but like I would love to get way better where I can just like truly do everything. But like, for example, the melodic techno, when I worked with a friend who like was really good at like serum sound design to like really nail down that like very like reverby type synth, and I wish I had someone where I could be like, just make, you get the idea. Yeah, there's a funny meme before the drop's built, just give it a better lead than like the arbitrary Fisher horn I put there or something. Like,
yeah, let's spice it up a bit.
Yeah,
well, fuck, man, it was really great to chat with you, DJ Prest. I am so stoked. I'm very happy with the way things look like they're going for you, man. You're definitely blowing up on my Instagram, so I'm assuming everybody else is getting the same.
I hope. I strategically, a lot of the meme pages I've done collabs with, and I followed like a bunch of pages that Pascal Rotella, is that how you said Pascal Rotella?
Oh yeah.
So I'm hoping that from his perspective, he's like, damn, I see this kid everywhere.
Yeah.
And even if it's just like a diabolical effort, but haven't got a call from him yet. Oh wait, here it is. Pascal. Yeah. Now 7 figures.
You're slowly sleuthing your way into EDZ. Inception, essentially. It was so great talking to you, man. DJ Prest, right here on the Mind of the Artist.
Oh my God, just play the fucking song.